Welcome to Voodoo Whiskey Gaming, and this is my late review of Shadow Warrior for the Xbox One. I actually really enjoyed the story of this game. You play as a character named Lo Wang. Yeah, I'm not joking about that. Lo Wang is sent to buy the Nobit Tsurakage, a legendary katana. And, well, as you can guess, it all goes horribly wrong. And by wrong, I mean triggers a demon apocalypse. Yeah. At least it's not a zombie apocalypse, so it's something different. Soon after everything goes wrong, you end up teamed up with a demon named Hoji. And it's up to you and Hoji to stop the demons. Like every other review I do, there's obviously more to the story, but I'm not going to go too deep into it because I'm not a big fan of spoilers. Now, the voiceover work in this game is actually really good. The voice actors for Hoji and Lo Wang do a great job delivering that script, and that script is probably one of the best parts of the game. You get some great banter between the two, as well as one-liners that I swear came straight out of an 80s action movie. You could imagine Schwarzenegger delivering some of these lines. That's how amazing they are. Also, this doesn't technically fall under voiceover, but it is something you can attribute to the writing. There are fortune cookies in this game, and the fortunes in them are so funny. I honestly believe that whoever wrote the fortunes for this game, they should be writing the fortunes for all fortune cookies in real life because they're really just ridiculously funny. As for the gameplay and controls, well, Shadow Warrior is an FPS RPG. And I gotta admit, while playing this, I kinda realized how many games nowadays are including RPG elements. It's just kinda becoming a normal thing. Shadow Warrior harkens back to the days of old, the old FPSs where you didn't duck behind cover all the time and you found health packs and you just kinda ran up and shot people in the face. It does that. It does what Duke Nukem Forever was trying to do. But unlike Duke Nukem Forever, it actually does it well. As for the RPG elements, you can level up your weapons, as well as your skills, and your mystical powers. Yes, he does actually have mystical powers. You get a pretty standard array of old school first-person shooter weapons, shotgun, SMG, pistol, but as a melee weapon, you get a katana, and that's pretty sweet. The controls, they're for the most part good. They're above functional. I do have a few complaints with the controls, though. My first complaint doesn't really have a lot to do with the controls, it's more with the camera angle. It feels like Lo Wang has his head cocked to the side like this a lot of the times. It's a little weird and at times uncomfortable, and you feel the need to cock your head to the side. So, I don't know what they were doing with that one. Now, the part with the controls that actually really frustrated me was when you were trying to trigger the special moves. The special moves don't always work. For example, I would double tap left on the left thumbstick and then hold down the left trigger, which was supposed to heal me. And it wouldn't. Instead, I would get horribly killed because I couldn't heal myself. The fact that the special moves don't always trigger when you do the button combos that you're supposed to trigger them was probably the worst part about the game. The graphics were better than I expected. They were pretty darn good. But that having been said, I still wasn't blown away. I'm really waiting for the Metal Gear Solid 4 or God of War 3 of this generation. Something that was just as mind-shatteringly good-looking as those two games were on the previous generation. That having been said, I'm not really complaining about the graphics. They did look good. In the end, I had a really good time playing this game. The story was much better than I expected, and like I said, the dialogue is just so good. It's honestly the best part of the game. Everything said and done, this game is definitely a rent if you enjoy 80s one-liners. And it's absolutely a buy if you love those 80s one-liners and you want a game that's just chocked full of them. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please hit that like button. And if you like what I'm doing in general, feel free to subscribe. Have a good one.